How did the Ottoman Empire enter the Great War? The Ottoman Empire enters the Great War, a doomed alliance. In 1914, the Ottoman Empire made the fateful decision to join the Central Powers of Germany and Austria-Hungary in World War I. This proved a catastrophic mistake, leading to the empire's defeat and dissolution by war's end. The sick man of Europe suffered a terminal prognosis when it entered the Great War. Pre-war, the Ottoman Empire clung to shreds of its former domain, having lost most European lands and been defeated in the 1912-1913 Balkan Wars. Joining the Great War on Germany's side offered a chance to regain lost territory and prestige. The Ottomans and Germans had cultivated closer ties leading up to 1914, cooperating militarily and economically. When war broke out, German military advisors and equipment were already present to reinforce the weak Ottoman army. Germany pushed hard for an Ottoman alliance, seeing strategic benefits in threatening Russia's Caucasian frontier and linking up with German colonies in Africa. Meanwhile, the Ottomans coveted the return of Egypt, the Balkans and Caucasus if Germany emerged victorious. Despite misgivings, the Ottomans formally joined the Central Powers with a November 1914 alliance. The Ottoman Empire entered World War I with visions of implementing pan-Islamism under Ottoman leadership and restoring past imperial glory. The Ottoman war effort would focus on several major fronts. Enver Pasha led Ottoman forces against the Russian army in the Caucasus Mountains but suffered a catastrophic defeat at Sarıkamış in winter 1914-1915. British attempts to force the Dardanelles Strait were repulsed at Gallipoli in 1915, though at heavy cost to Ottoman forces. Mesopotamia saw the Ottomans surrender after a long siege at Kut in 1916, and Arab revolts nibbled at Ottoman control in the Hejaz. Joining Germany and Austria clearly gained the Ottomans little. Poor coordination with German commanders compounded the Ottoman strategic blunders and inadequate resources. Meanwhile, British support for Arab revolts exacerbated internal unrest. Economic hardship from the Allied naval blockade and mobilising such a far-flung empire for war-fueled turmoil on the Ottoman home front. Defeats led to the Young Turk triumvirate re-signing in 1918. The empire was crumbling from within and without, with its Bulgarian and Austrian allies knocked out of the war by late 1918. The Ottomans stood alone against the rampaging British in Palestine and Mesopotamia and the Russians in Armenia. Ottoman delegations in October 1918 finally sued for peace. The 1918 Armistice of Mudros ended Ottoman participation in World War I. Ottoman troops were soon withdrawn from the Caucasus, Arabia and Balkans. An Allied occupation force seized Constantinople in 1920, marking total Ottoman military defeat. Though the Ottoman Empire joined the war with hopes of glory, its defeat instead spawned dissolution. The 1922 Treaty of Lausanne formally abolished the Ottoman state, as the empire's Arab domains became British and French mandates and Turkey emerged as a republic. The Ottoman war effort was plagued by poor planning and strategic blunders despite some battlefield successes like Gallipoli. Hitting its fragile empire against the industrial and economic might of Britain, France and Russia proved disastrous. World War I marked the Ottomans' final downfall after centuries of decline. War losses simply accelerated the empire's collapse. From the 1918 armistice onwards, partition and nationalist movements doomed the Ottoman Empire to history's dustbin. So the Ottoman Empire's entry into World War I alongside Germany and Austria turned its long-running decline into a terminal tailspin. Far from restoring its power, the war destroyed the sick man of Europe once and for all. Subscribe to our channel for more history gems.